Good day, everyone. My name is Aaron Rugvalson, and I'm the manager of the Air Emissions Management Division at Cenovus Energy. I'm also the chair of the board of directors of the Parkland Airshed Management Zone, or as we simply call ourselves, PAMZ. It gives me great pleasure to be presenting here today the 4 deserving recipients with their 2023 Blue Sky Awards in this virtual ceremony. The Blue Sky Awards recognize individuals and organizations taking exemplary steps to improve air quality in the PAMZ region. The award recognizes achievements in innovation and application of technology to reduce energy and air pollution, environmental protection activities that reduce air pollution, conserve energy, or protect environmental health, public education and outreach activities that reduce air pollution to protect and promote a healthy environment. Our first recipient is the Richmond family. In the fall of 2022, Red Deer's Richmond family was selected as one of 5 families from across Canada to participate in Canadian Geographic's inaugural Live Net Zero Challenge. The Live Net Zero Challenge consisted of 5 challenges completed over a 10-week period. They focused on commuting, electricity usage, the house envelope, heating and cooling, and the holidays. The result has been a measurable and significant reduction in their household carbon emissions. Their journey has attracted the interest of many others and brought the possibility of change to Red Deer in a more tangible way. It has contributed to the growing momentum in Red Deer regarding reductions in carbon emissions and contributing to improvements in our air quality. Congratulations, Anya, Kit, Aaron, and Theo on your Blue Sky Awards, and a big thank you to you and to Albertans such as yourselves who are walking the environmental stewardship walk.
Just wanted to say thank you, Aaron, and to the Parkland Airshed Management Zone for this award. We're thrilled and honored to get this award. It was quite a journey, like he said, in the challenge, and we're wanting to contribute to having better air quality through what we're making in terms of changes to our behaviors, but also through our household. Some of the changes that we made in our utility room to increase our air quality inside, but also increase the air quality outside through less emissions. So we used to have an old about 60% efficient furnace and 2 large hot water tanks that were all natural gas fired. So we removed those here, and what you see here is, this is a very high efficiency boiler system on demand. So that is natural gas still. That's the only natural gas appliance. So that runs obviously our domestic hot water and also our underfloor heat. And it also runs additional heat in the winter if we do need it. And then we have here, this box is a heat exchanger. And what that runs is a heat pump on the outside that can do air conditioning, but also can do heating. So it does both. So that just consumes electricity. And then what you see here, this sort of copper round thing, is actually basically a heat recovery unit for water. So if you're taking a shower upstairs, that hot water gets recirculated back into the boiler system so that you're not having to produce as much hot water through the boiler, okay? This is a heat recovery ventilator. So what this does is that it basically strips out the heat from the air, so keep it inside, but then increases fresh air to come in at the same time. So we do spend a lot of time inside in Alberta, especially in the winter, and so it's good to have indoor air quality that's just as good as your outdoor air quality for most of the year.
I think participating in this challenge was it was a huge experience for us. It was incredibly time consuming, and it was pretty exhausting, and threw us into the whole social media world like we've never been in before. But the support that we received from our community was incredible. And there was a lot of encouraging words coming our way. But I think more importantly, what we realized, and a lot of the comments we got back, is that it gave people a starting point. I think many of us are thinking about, what can I do on a daily basis in my house and my behaviors every day that can make some sort of an impact? I think each of us individually feel oftentimes a bit overwhelmed. And this competition gave us an opportunity to say, all of us can do something. It doesn't have to be everything. It doesn't have to be hugely burdensome, but if each of us takes 1, 2, maybe even 3 things that we change in terms of how we lead our lives day to day, or how we run our houses, cumulatively as a community, we start to have really significant impact. Again, thank you, PAMZ, for doing this.
Today's second recipient is Red Deer Polytechnic Educational Institution, who are being recognized for their groundbreaking Green Campus Master Plan. The plan's framework has firmly established Red Deer Polytechnic as a leader in environmental sustainability. Reducing air pollution, conserving energy, and protecting environmental health are all key benefits of RDP's work toward and ultimately achieving net zero emissions. Congratulations, Aaron, on Red Deer Polytechnic's receiving a Blue Sky Awards for its Green Campus Master Plan.
My name's Erin Beddoes. I'm the project manager for Facility Infrastructure and Engineering. On behalf of Red Deer Polytechnic, we'd like to thank the Parkland Airshed Management Zone for awarding us the 2023 Blue Skies Award. Our application for the Blue Skies Award was based on a Green Campus Master Plan, which acts as a formal framework to move RDP forward as a leader in environmental sustainability in Central Alberta. At present, we have 3 LEED certified buildings on campus, have upgraded all of our exterior lighting to LED and about 60% of our interior to LED lights. We are improving our building envelope with better windows and doors and adding insulation when doing roof replacements. And we have 1.6 megawatts of rooftop solar and a 1 megawatt combined heat and power unit. Together, these generate approximately 60% of our electricity on site. Through the Green Campus Master Plan, we aim to be a net zero energy institution by 2031, which means we would see 100% of our electricity generated on site. The second goal in the master plan is to become a net zero carbon institution by 2041. In addition to generating our own electricity, we'll also look to eliminate the combustion of fossil fuels on site for space and water heating. Innovation and application of technology is featured at RDP with our existing solar and CHP. In conjunction with the Alternative Energy Initiative, other technologies will be utilized on campus, which may include wind turbines, heat pumps, battery storage, and geothermal. Reducing air pollution, conserving energy, and protecting environmental health are key benefits of working towards achieving net zero. Less energy from the grid means less greenhouse gases associated with the combustion of fossil fuels that provide that energy. Finally, the Green Campus Master Plan recognizes the importance of linking education into other aspects of the plan. Informing the campus community of why certain projects are important and what benefits they bring allows for a better understanding of environmental initiatives, why protecting and promoting a healthy environment is so important, and helps empower the community to be environmental stewards in their lives and throughout their careers. As we continue our work on the Green Campus Master Plan, Red Deer Polytechnic looks forward to sharing our successes, challenges, and learnings with other institutions and industries across Canada. The journey to net zero is not a solo race, and we recognize the importance of supporting each other and achieving our goals collectively.
Our third Blue Sky Awards recipient is the Sunnybrook United Church located in Red Deer, who have a demonstrated record of environmental stewardship. Sunnybrook has installed a net zero solar power system, resulting in a net zero impact on the electrical power grid. Sunnybrook also has an active environmental working group. This group has been behind many of the building's improvements to reduce energy consumption. This group also provides regular educational communication to the congregation and holds meetings to educate the congregation and community on environmental issues. Congratulations to the Sunnybrook United Church on your Blue Skies Award.
My name is Nancy Chagas. I'm the minister here at Sunnybrook United Church, and I would like to thank the Parkland Airshed Management Zone for this award. To me, this recognition highlights our connection, the connection between our theology, what we believe as the United Church of Canada, and how we act in the world. And so our creed calls us to live with respect in creation, and so we look for ways that we can do that and be good stewards of the earth.
My name is Keith Rispler. I'm a co-chair with the Property Committee here at Sunnybrook United Church. So our efforts here have been to reduce our energy consumption, which we will have an effect on our carbon consumption as well. So things we have done is we've reduced our electrical consumption by switching to LED lights through the building and a few other things there. And we also upgraded our heating system, which has reduced our gas consumption as well. And then we've recently followed up with a solar power project, which is makes us a net zero consumer of electricity and classified as a microgenerator in Alberta.
My name is Dale Watson. We installed 88 solar panels, 4 and 35 watt panels, and that gave us about 35,000 kilowatt hours per year, and that enabled us to reduce our power consumption so that we are net zero in electrical generation. It reduced our carbon footprint by 26 metric tons per year. We spent $65,500 on that installation, and we have a 10% return on investment the first year.
Our fourth and final Blue Sky Awards recipient for 2023 is PACE Canada LP for its 47 megawatt Joffre Solar Farm project. The project will result in 46,000 tons of carbon emission reductions in 1 year and more than 1 million tons over 30 years, the initial lifetime of the project. This project is also incorporating innovative and sustainable practices into its solar development projects that either involve co-location of clean energy solar generation and agricultural activities, or land maintenance regimes that promote biodiversity. The project lands will remain in continued agricultural use. The landowner will continue to graze sheep and cattle and have incorporated a farm plan for the property into their overall agricultural activities. Congratulations, Claude, on this project that has and will continue to create a positive impact on lower air emissions in the PAMZ region.
Welcome to the PACE Canada LP solar site, Joffre 1 and 2. I want to take the opportunity on behalf of PACE Canada LP to thank Aaron and PAMZ for this award. We truly appreciate being recognized in our efforts to green up the grid in Alberta. This solar farm, when finally commissioned later this year, will remove from the atmosphere over 500,000 tons of CO2 over its lifetime. This is the first project that we're building in Lacombe County. We have other plans for other projects in Lacombe County, including Joffre 3, which we're working on now, another project of 100 megawatts. We're moving towards the Government of Alberta's objectives to be energy neutral with regards to emissions by 2050. That's going to take a lot of projects like Joffre 1 and 2. It's also going to take a lot of commitment to move our economy forward to use renewable energy. The electrification of the economy involves things like green hydrogen, which PACE is involved with. But we look back to our roots, and our roots are really the land. We partner with local farming families, in this particular case the Morton family, Sean Morton's family, who trusted us to lease us part of their heritage. They've been farming here for over 150 years. We think that's great to have local partners who support us in our efforts to clean up the air quality. The beautiful thing about what we're doing is the Morton family has been farming here, I think, since 1908. They will continue to farm this piece of land even after the solar farm is completed. And one of the things that does is stabilize emissions from soil cultivation. So this particular piece of property, once we're finished constructing, will be returned back to as much agriculture as possible. Sean Morton has arranged for a local shepherd to put a flock of sheep in here. He's going to continue to graze his animals around the perimeter, and we're going to be installing a series of native flowering species for pollinators in particular, and to encourage pollination in the area inside of our fence where it's protected from animals and from vandalism. We'll be installing 2 honey harbors in each corner. So all of this goes towards supporting the sustainability of agriculture and agriculture's ability to absorb greenhouse gas emissions. We have a farm plan to practice what we call agrivoltaics. And one of the biggest things that we're doing in Alberta is we're promoting the continued and increased activities in agriculture on all of our sites. It's one of our strategies to improve the biodiversity of the area, as well as to increase both animal and human food production. So again, I wanted to thank PAMZ for this opportunity and recognition of our efforts to promote sustainability, both in agriculture and in the electrical sector.
Well, this brings us to the close of today's ceremonies. I'd like to thank all of our deserving Blue Sky Award recipients this year for your outstanding commitments to improving air quality and environmental stewardship in our region. We can all be proud to know that your efforts are contributing greatly to the PAMZ vision of clean, clear, and fresh air free from emissions that affect us and our environment.